Hey, my friend. In this video, what I am about to teach you is how to ask strategic questions in chat so that you can move the conversation along and sell in chat or set sales calls with your ideal clients. So you don't want to miss it. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today we are talking about how to turn your DM chats into clients with these 5 questions. Learn to qualify leads through strategic questions after building rapport. This is after building rapport. If you have not watched my video on building rapport, go back and grab that video. You should see it on my YouTube channel. Well, Antonio, why do we need to qualify our prospects? The reason that you want to qualify your prospects are these. Qualifying leads helps identify specific challenges to solve. It allows you to offer tailored solutions based on their answers. Asking strategic questions aid in the discovery phase. It helps you pinpoint specific needs to address directly, and the process positions you as the expert. Now, why am I qualified to teach you what I am about to teach you? Listen, I'm Tony Bailey, the founder of the Digital Revenue Accelerator Method. I created this program to help high ticket coaches, service providers, and other experts quickly and consistently sign up one new client every 14 days without needing to be a marketing expert. It was only after I zoomed out and created a complete A to Z strategy that covers every step required to enroll new clients consistently that my business was able to take off, and I've gone on to help over 200 people with the exact system that I'm about to talk to you about. Meet Andriana. Andriana was able to set 20 calls within the first 2 weeks with her ideal client. Meet Jeanette. Jeanette was able to make a 5K pay in full sale within the first 2 weeks of using this exact system. Look in the description of this video or in the comments of this video and grab the Social Selling Secrets Flipbook that's going to go into more detail about this strategy. This strategy lives in step number 5 of my effortless chat closing system. So I'm telling you that for context. I don't want you to think it's the end all be all, but it's totally awesome. Now, the perfect timing for asking the right questions is after you have built rapport. So, how do you build rapport? Establish genuine connection before asking business questions. You want to transition naturally. Acknowledge what it is that they do on their profile to kind of be a bridge to get you into a deeper relationship and a deeper conversation with them. You want to lead with curiosity. You want to show genuine interest in what it is that they do and who they do it for. So once you've built rapport, now you are about to try and gain knowledge about their business. So here are some of the questions that you want to ask. What exactly is it that you do online? And so what you want to do, the way that you ask this question is you have to wrap this question in context so that you can soften it a little bit. So the way you soften this is you would say, hey, I've been into business coaching for the last 14 years. What is it that you do exactly? And who is it that you serve? That's how you wrap it in context. That's how you soften it so the questions don't seem so invasive. Now, you want to explore their experience. How long have you been in that space? But like I said, you want to soften the question, and how you can do that is say, I've been in this space for 14 years. How long have you been in the space that you're in? You also want to be curious. Show genuine interest in understanding them, what they do, and what inspired them to do the thing that they do. What is it that inspired you to be a mindset coach? Or what is it that inspired you to get into life coaching? Whatever that is, whatever that niche is that you are in. Next, you want to uncover their goals. And let me tell you why. If a person does not have goals, they will not move forward. If they do not have a target to hit, they won't know where to aim. So a person needs to have goals, and that's why you're going to ask this goal-oriented qualifying question. Go beyond generic. What are you trying to accomplish within the next 3 to 6 months? But remember, what you're going to do is wrap that question in context. You're going to say, most business coaches are trying to hit 10K months. What is it that you are trying to accomplish within the next 3 to 6 months? Another way that you can ask this question is explore their vision. What's your vision for the next 3 to 6 months? And remember, wrap that question in context. You will say, it's very interesting to me about what motivates some coaches to get into the space that they're in. What's your vision for the next 3 to 6 months? Or what's your vision for the next 5 years? And then you want to celebrate their ambition. You want to say something like, hey, that's a great goal. Congratulations on your tenacity. After you have their goals, you want to pinpoint their specific challenges, because what you are doing is you are building a gap. You, on one hand, you have the goal. On the other hand, you have their challenges or why they're not there yet. And you are the bridge to to take them from where they are to where they want to be. So you can ask a question like this: what's keeping you from hitting your goals? Are you struggling with lead flow, or are you struggling with sales conversion? And remember, what you want to do is take a question like that and wrap it in context. How you would do that is say, most coaches that I talk to are having a lead flow issue. What's keeping you from hitting your goals? Are you struggling with lead flow, or is it being able to convert people on a call and bring them into the business? Now, remember, your strategic questions position you as the expert. So show your understanding of their industry challenges by asking strategic questions. Next thing you want to do is listen carefully. Active listening is the key. You want to make sure that you pay attention to what they are telling you so that you can diagnose their problem and offer them the correct solution. Now, let's talk about maintaining the conversational flow, and here are some tips. Answer first. If they ask you a question, respond to their question with a short answer before your next question. A lot of times, when somebody is talking to me in the inbox and I ask them a question, they'll try to skip over answering my question and move right into asking me another question. Don't do that. That is a non-starter. Give that person a short answer. Don't have to go into a long liturgy or a book, but give them a short answer and then move the conversation back in the direction that you want it to go. Remember, the person asking the questions is the person in control of the conversation. The next thing you want to do is just be human. Something as simple as, how are you today? Not just business talk. Like, how are you today, Susan? When somebody moves into your neighborhood, you might just go over and tell them, hey, welcome to the neighborhood. In the same way, when you get new friends and new connections, you want to be personable and human in the same way. You want to show up in their inbox and say, hey, we haven't had a chat yet. I just wanted to welcome you to my timeline, and I just came over to say hi. How are you today? It's as simple as that. Be a human being. Keep it about them. Reference their specific goals in your follow-ups. So when you follow up, always keep it about them. Remember, it's about them. Next, continue the cycle. Maintain the natural conversational rhythm. Take notes and always remember what you and that person have talked about in the past. so that you can pick that conversation back up with context. Here is the qualification process. You want to make that initial contact, build rapport, and establish a good connection. Next, you're going to ask strategic questions about the business. You're going to identify their needs and pinpoint specific challenges so that you know that you can solve those challenges and offer them a solution. Now, in the next video, I'm going to get into giving the aha moment. But so be on the lookout for that session. So, just as a quick overview, transform your DM conversations with these 5 strategic questions to qualify leads effectively. The goals that you are trying to get out of a chat conversation is you want their goals, you want to find out what their goals are, you want to find out what their challenges are, and you want to find out, is there any urgency to get over those challenges and reach their goals? Because remember, a person with no goals will not move forward. Last but not least, you want to be a real human. Being a real human being is going to increase their response rate. That's what you want to do. Now remember, for context, this training lives in step number 5 of my program. That is exactly where this training lives. And what I want you to do is look in the description of this video and come on over and join my group. I have a free mini course just for you. A free mini course. The only thing that I ask is that you watch it within 7 days. That's all you have to do. If you don't watch it within 7 days, you will be removed from the group. But come on over and enjoy this mini course, and I will see you on the next one.